Beltran back at Brush High School. Austin Bollinger, a senior. Darian Guy, another senior. Junior Tyler Wiley, Brock Benson, and Levi Bosler, the starters for the Bead Diggers, for the Akron Rams. For the Bead Diggers, starting lineup tonight is brought to you by Equitable Savings and Loan, with locations in Fort Morgan, Sterling, and Brush, available 24/7 for your banking needs. They'll go with a sophomore in Armando Salcedo at 6'1", along with Gunnar Guzman, Roberto Martinez. Let's see, are they changing uniforms here? This is confusing me. And we know Trent Mount and Ryan Dunker are out there, but if that's Martinez, I think that's Marcus Contreras and not Martinez. That should be Marcus Contreras. Martinez wears 30, so we're going to have to confirm that. That looks like Contreras. I think the starting lineup got fouled up a bit. And the opening tip is controlled by Akron. Brought to you by Buildings by Design. With a basketball on the front court for the Rams, and the runners up and off the back of the rim, and we've got an offensive foul. Levi Bosler into the lane for the Rams. Commits the foul. That's the opening turnover of the game. Yeah, I think the lineup that they got in the middle of the court is different than we got here, at least with one player. So there should be Salcedo, Dunker, Mount, Contreras, and not Martinez, and Gunnar Guzman. Here's Contreras outside left to Salcedo, into the lane all the way, scoops it right side. Another offensive foul as he passed it off to Mount and ran over Bosler. Both teams have committed a turnover without getting off a shot. Here come the Rams the other way. Darian Guy over to Bosler. Bosler bounce pass to Wiley at the free throw line. Swings it left side for Guy. Back out to Brock. Straight away to Bosler, guarded by Salcedo. Fakes a three, dribbles. Backs off now. Over to Benson. Benson on the outside right. Jump pass taken right corner. Bosler wide open three is up, and that's off the lip of the rim. And we got a pushing foul on the rebound. And that foul was committed by Darian Guy. Oh, man, we're going to be in the penalty pretty early here. Are they going to say it's Wiley? I thought they had Guy there. Yeah, the foul thing is not working on the board. Contreras' long three is off the back of the rim. And the long rebound is grabbed by Levi Bosler of Akron. Into the front court, 2-on-2, all the way, scoops it up and in. And the Bead Diggers didn't get back on defense. He just went coast to coast. And the Rams have the first points. Salcedo straight away, all the way, gets stripped by Bosler, taken away by Guy. Bead Diggers commit their second turnover. Bosler the other way with a basketball, crossover dribble, left of the lane, gets a defender in the air, back out to Benson, right wing three, off the back of the rim, and a one-handed rebound is grabbed over there by Marcos Contreras. The outlet to Dunker, Dunker at the top, right wing to Mount, fakes a three, dribbles to his right, 16-foot pull-up, gets nothing but air. Ball headed out of bounds, saved by Dunker. He throws it off of Austin Bollinger out of bounds, and the Bead Diggers retain possession. And now to trigger it in for Brush is going to be Salcedo. Left corner, Mount, wide open three is up and around it, good. Trent Mount scores. The Bead Diggers have their first points of the season, 3-2. 6:15 to go, first quarter. Looking for a sweep of this doubleheader. The girls won tonight, 33-29. Benson in the right corner, dribbles to his left against Dunker. Jump pass, cross-court, Bosler fakes a three against Salcedo. Maintains the dribble, stripped by Mount, ball's loose on the floor, and there's a tie-up. Boy, that was a wrestling match out there between Salcedo and Benson. Possession arrow is pointing in Brush's direction. Yeah, Bosler looks like he's trying to do everything on his own. He's a tremendous athlete, but I'm sure they want to instill more discipline. Sean Randall, the head coach of the Rams. Tyrone Whipple, the Bead Diggers. On the high right, Contreras at the top for Mount. Mount to his right near the right corner. Salcedo pulls up for a three, and it's off the back of the rim. Mount goes high for the rebound, turns, shoots, and misses the 10-footer. And the ball is loose on the floor, and it is picked up by Levi Bosler of Akron. Here come the Rams the other way. Bosler, free throw line, left wing, wide open three. Benson is no good. Strong side rebound in the lane, hooking up and missing is Tyler Wiley, and Mount comes away with a rebound for the Bead Diggers. On the outlet to Dunker, 5:25 to go first quarter. Brush 3, Akron 2. Dunker swings it right side to Mount, well behind the three-point line. Straight away for Contreras. On the left wing to Salcedo. Here is Guzman. Back out to Mount. Mount to Dunker. Dunker on the right side with the basketball. Double team. Got to get rid of the basketball. Does. Right corner, Salcedo 3 is well short. And the ball is rebounded on one hop by Darian Guy of the Akron Rams. On the outlet to Bosler, under 5 minutes to go in the first. Still a 3-2 Brush lead. Bosler picked up at midcourt by Salcedo. Bosler dribbles by Salcedo. Jump pass, Bollinger, 10-foot left baseline. Got nothing but the bottom of the rim. The rebound up and in. Off the glass by Tyler Wiley. 4-3 Akron. Here's Dunker for Brush. We're going to have a substitution. Looks like Ben Brown is going to come in here momentarily. Mount at the free throw line for Guzman. Dribbles to his right. Single team. Back out to Salcedo. Salcedo cross court to Mount. Mount backs up. Crossover dribble in the lane. Off the glass, and he missed it. Oh, that was a great look there. And an excellent dribble. And the rebound controlled by Bollinger. Bollinger to Bosler. They got a 5-on-3 working down the lane. Scoops it up off the glass, and he missed it. And the rebound is controlled there by Guzman. Had it stripped away, though, by Bosler. Got lazy with the basketball. And here comes Akron down low. Wiley banks and scores off the feed to the right of the basket. From Levi Bosler, Wiley with 4. The Akron lead is 6-3. Dunker the other way, right side for Mount. Mount at the free throw line for Salcedo. Back out to Guzman, right corner. Mount fakes the 3, steps to his left, backs up, takes a 3, and he misses it off the back of the rim. B-Diggers missing wide open looks. Brock Benson with a rebound. Benson 2-on-2, right baseline is cut off over there by Guzman. Lob inside to Wiley. He banks and he misses, and he gets his own rebound. Turns, lost the basketball, got it back. He fades, he shoots, and he misses again. And then the ball is tipped around into the hands of Trent Mount. Boy, they're giving him too many looks. Dunker on the high left, dribbles at the top, dribbles into the lane, all the way, scoops it up, but he's fouled. He was bodied up there right around the rib cage by Brock Benson. That'll be his first foul. And to the line is Ryan Dunker. With the B-Diggers down 6-3. And the free throws off the back of the rim. We're seeing shades of what happened in the girls' game where the offenses really struggled to put it in. Corbin Massey and Austin Perry are into the game along with Ben Brown. Second free throw to be attempted by Ryan Dunker. And that one is up, and that one is surrounded off the right side of the rim. The rebound is controlled by Raul Alvarez. The B-Diggers are also getting beaten badly on the boards. On the high right, Benson with the basketball, guarded closely by Massey. Gets a pick to his left by Alvarez. Outside over there, we got a newcomer in there for Akron. Alvarez with the basketball. That is Jaden Hottinger. Got a whistle and a foul away from the ball. And the foul was on Ben Brown.
Number 11, Ben Brown.
That's his first.
And number 1, Austin Bollinger.
Oh, they're going to call double fouls. Austin Bollinger committed for Akron. A double foul there away from the ball, but Akron retains possession. 2:56 to go in the opening quarter. Hottinger, right corner for Benson. Dribbles to his left against Massey. In the right corner, Hottinger down low. Here is Alvarez. Turns, shoots, throws up an air ball. Salcedo has it for the B-Diggers to Dunker. Long pass to Massey. Jump pass down low to Perry. He's trapped. Kicks it back out to Salcedo. Can't take that 3. Cut off by Benson. Taking the 3 is Brown, and he hits it off the back of the rim. And the ball is loose and controlled by Benson. Long pass over to Wiley. 10-footer right baseline. Yes. Wiley now has 6. The Akron lead is 5, 8-3. 2:22 to go first quarter. Dunker on the outside left to Massey. Straight away here's Ben Brown on the outside right to Dunker. Back out to Salcedo. Salcedo dribbles to the free throw line. Right baseline to Perry. All the way, scoops it up, and he threw up an air ball from 2 feet away. And Austin Bollinger has it for Akron. The B-Diggers are really stifling here on offense. Benson at the top against Massey. Left-handed dribble, picks it up, swings it right side to Wiley. Wiley has 6 in the opening quarter, foul by Salcedo. Salcedo with his first. Oh, they're going to say that's his second. I have that as his first, but all right. Well, then he's going to be taken out of the game. Here come Mount and Eli Urich. Well, the B-Diggers have plenty of size in there. There's no doubt about it. Boy, Coach Whipple's gone with about 10 players. Entry pass to Wiley. He puts it up and around and good. A contested shot off the inbounds pass, but still he got that basketball pretty easily. He's outscoring Brush by himself. It's 10-3. He's got 8 points. 1:48 to go in the first. Entry pass here to Urich. Turns, shoots, and throws up a massive air ball there. And the ball is loose, picked up by Alvarez. Alvarez for Akron, grabbing his second rebound over to Basler on the outside right, guarded by Massey, dribbling right baseline. He's going to have to kick it back out straight away for Hottinger. Back out to Basler. Long three is off to the left. But the rebound was nearly controlled by the Rams, but poked away. And Eli Urich has it for Brush. Over to Massey. Massey, front court pass, left corner. Three in the air is up, and that's going to be around and short. And that was missed by Austin Perry. And Austin Bollinger has his third rebound. Man, they are killing Brush on the boards right now. B-Diggers cannot get any second chances. Here's Basler, dribbles by Massey, right of the lane, jump pass down low. Here's Bollinger, he turns, he hooks, and he misses back rim. Nice rebound there by Ben Brown. Brown on the outlet to Mount, back to Brown. Brown 55 seconds to go in the first. The B-Diggers are down by 7. They've scored just 3 points. Mount left to the lane. Straight away, here is Perry. On the outside right to Brown. In the left corner towards Massey, off his hand, he tries to save it and cannot. And it's a turnover for Brush. The ball goes out of bounds. And it will be Akron basketball with 42.5 seconds to go. Here come the Rams the other way. Basler against Massey, dribbles right by him, right of the lane, right corner. Benson takes the three, and it's short. And we got a foul in the backcourt. I think the foul was over the back against the Rams, and I believe that was called on Jaden Hottinger. The Rams have 5 team fouls. The B-Diggers have 3. The lone Brush bucket was a three-pointer by Mount. That was about 4 minutes ago. In game time, Ben Brown to Massey. Massey back out to Brown. Brown at the top, dribbles to his right. Cross court to Mount. Mount bounce pass left of the lane. Here is Eli Urich, or check that, that's Perry. And the ball is stripped away from him and stolen away by Hottinger. 5 turnovers for the B-Diggers. They have more turnovers than points. Basler, 5 seconds to go. In the lane, scoops it up, and he misses, but he's fouled. Man, Brush has got to get more physical with him. He's driving in way, way too easy at times. And Corbin Massey commits the foul. And Basler to shoot 2. He's the only one to score other than Tyler Wiley. The free throw is in. And the Rams lead by 8. Man, they're just making this look way too easy here, but the B-Diggers are missing open shots. Second free throw is in. Yeah, Brush had a 3-2 lead, so this is a 10-0 run for the Rams. And now Urich to throw it in with backcourt pressure to Mount. 2 seconds to go at midcourt with 1. He's going to put up a long one off the top of the backboard, and that's it. We have played 8 minutes. It was very ugly for the B-Diggers. Akron 12 and the B-Diggers 3. Let's take a 1-minute break on 1010 KSIR and KSIR.com.
Work hard, play hard, work hard, play hard, work hard, play hard.
Akron has the ball to begin the second quarter, leading Brush 12-3. And here come the Rams into the front court. Levi Basler with a basketball. Back out to Darian Guy. In the left corner, here's Benson. Back to Guy. Over to Benson in the left corner. We'll set the B-Digger lineup momentarily to Basler at the free throw line. Now to Guy. Wide open left wing 3 is off the back of the rim. And the rebound controlled by Marcus Contreras. That's his second. On the outlet to Dunker. Dunker into the lane all the way. Scoops it up, partially blocked, but he was fouled. Strong move by Ryan Dunker. Out there with Gunnar Guzman, Armando Salcedo, and Trent Mount along with Contreras. Yeah, that was one of 2 who committed the foul. Therefore, Akron again, there's part of the board does not work. And the free throw is in and out, and Dunker's 0 out of 3 from the line. That is the 16th foul in Akron, so every foul from here on out in the second quarter, outside of an offensive foul, will get the B-Diggers to the line. Second free throw is in. Dunker scores for the first time in the season. 12-4, front court, Benson with a basketball near that right corner. Stripped out of bounds by Mount. Into the B-Digger bench, and Akron retains possession. And to throw it in will be Benson over to Basler. Basler on the high right, cross-court pass to Guy. The B-Diggers right now in a 2-3, it looks like. Left corner, Benson, wide open 3, around and no good. And Trent Mounts grabs his fourth rebound. He'll take it into the front court by himself. Mount into the lane. Crossover dribble all the way. Scoops it up off the glass and in. What a strong move by Trent Mount. He's got 5 of the 6 Beat Digger points. They're down by half a dozen. Akron 12, Brush 6. A minute into the second quarter. Lob, free throw line to Wiley with 8 points in the opening half, and then they leave him alone, and he misses an easy shot. And then the Beat Diggers committed a foul as Bollinger had the rebound. Then he was hacked over the back. That's Trent Mount with his first foul. And full timeout, I believe, taken by Tyrone Whipple. Nope, 30-second timeout. It's brought to you by State Farm Insurance. When you're looking for someone to walk you through the insurance world, turn to the office of Greg Mullen and Brush, Home, Auto, Life, and Health. State Farm Insurance is there for you and your family. 842-4555. This is unofficial, but the Beat Diggers have been out-rebounded 15-10. Not too bad, but they have to do a better job on the boards. And outside of Trent Mount, every other Beat Digger has missed every shot they've taken. So here we go. It will be Akron basketball. Bosler to throw it in. Bosler bounce pass to Bollinger. Has the shot blocked out of there by Guzman. Here comes Salcedo, 3-on-1. Bounce pass went off the foot of Guzman, out of bounds. That was not a good pass by Salcedo. So even though the Beat Diggers did a nice job there on the defensive end, it didn't work out on the offensive end. Akron ball, still leading by 6. Left corner, Benson dribbles to his right. Guarded guy by Guzman, that is. Back out to Guy in the left corner for Benson, looking down low. Swings it to Wiley, double team, takes a dribble, now triple team. Bounce pass, Benson, left corner 3 is off the back of the rim. Dunker has got the rebound, then he's fouled in the backcourt. That's a 16 foul. We've seen a lot of senseless fouls in this game on both sides where you're committing the fouls just too far away from the basket. And check that, that's a 17 foul because the Beat Diggers only have 5. Bollinger commits his second. Yeah, you don't want to be in the penalty this early, and the Beat Diggers are in danger as well. Raul Alvarez into the game now for Austin Bollinger. And now Ryan Dunker with a 1-1. He's 1 out of 4 from the line. The junior bends, shoots, and connects. He's got a sweet stroke. 12-7. A minute 38 into the second quarter. The Rams have the lead. Second free throw by Dunker is perfect. He missed his first 3. Now he's made his last 3. 12-8. Benson for Akron the other way on the outside left to Guy. Left corner for Bosler, picked up by Guzman. Lobs it cross court for Benson. Left wing for Guy. Left corner Bosler takes the 3 and misses. Strong side rebound controlled once again by Ryan Dunker of Brush. Dunker into the front court. At the top, swings it right side to Mount. Fakes a 3, dribbles by a defender. 14-foot pull-up off the back of the rim. Salcedo goes for the rebound, can't control it. Taken by Benson of Akron. Then he's fouled by Mount, 16 foul. But Mount commits his second again. That's a silly foul. I mean, you're 45, 50 feet away from the basket. And that could land him on the bench. And here comes Ben Brown into the game. He's going to step in here for Mount, I assume. I mean, he's going for the steal, but it's really not worth it this early in the game unless you're really sure. And you got a solid player like Mounts who's got a lot of skills, but now he's got to ride the pine with those 2 fouls. And both teams are going to have players in foul trouble. They already do. Right corner, Bosler fakes the 3, dribbles by defender, 10-foot pull-up. No good. The rebound by Guy, banks and scores. He had the position, and Darian Guy scores for the first time in the game, and the Rams have their first points here of the second quarter. 14-8 Akron, 5.5 to go. Again, second quarter. Brown straight away to Contreras, now to Dunker, over to Brown. On the right side, here's Salcedo behind the three-point line. Dribbles right baseline. He's double-teamed. Has to bounce it back out to Brown. Brown pulls up from 10. Around and no good. It was halfway down. Raul Alvarez controls the rebound. Then they throw it away out of bounds. So the Rams committed only their 3rd turnover of the game. And the Beat Diggers will have it with Salcedo to throw it in. Salcedo in the front court to the left of the hoop. In the right corner for Brown, dribbles left hand at the top for Contreras, feeds it left side for Dunker, who backs up towards the timeline, gets a pick, lobs it down low, and he threw it into the hands Brock Benson. Benson the other way, left baseline for Wiley. Wiley in the lane, back out to Benson, left corner, over to Bosler. 3 in the air, is around and no good. Rebound put back by Alvarez, is in off the glass. And again, more evidence that Brush is getting beaten on the boards. 16-8 Akron, 4:45 to go, second quarter. Dunker dribbles right baseline all the way. He's fouled as he misses. Strong move there by Dunker. Ryan Dunker is going to get to the line for the 7th and 8th times. Tyler Wiley commits the foul. That's his second. That's huge because he scored 8 points in the opening quarter. There's Ryan Dunker to shoot 2. Free throw is up and in. And boy, it sat on the lip of the rim, and he gave it some body English with that left hip. And it went down. Austin Perry checks in for Armando Salcedo, and this should be Roberto Martinez about to check in for Brush. Second free throw is up, and that is perfect. He's made 5 in a row. The B-Diggers trail by half a dozen. Akron 16, Brush 10. With 4:37 to go, second quarter. Benson on the outside left to Darian Guy. Against Contreras, cross court to Benson, back out to Guy. Left corner, Bosler, he'll take the 3. Off the back of the rim, lots of missed threes here by Akron. Rebound to Guy down low. Alvarez puts it up and he scores and he's fouled. And again, you gotta hit the boards. Foul committed by Dunker, that's his first. And all of a sudden, the Rams are back up by 8. They led by 9 after the opening quarter. Roberto Martinez in for Brush. And the free throws off the back of the rim. But the rebound by Wiley, and then he has the shot blocked. And then he gets the ball right back. Over to Bosler. Jump pass left wing Guy. 3 in the air. Is around and no good. Austin Perry grabs the rebound for the B-Diggers. But again, you got to be really worried here if you're Brush. You're down by 8. And here is Brown with a 3, and that's off to the left, nowhere close. And the ball controlled by Brock Benson of Akron. Benson to the front court in the lane, scoops it up, and he misses. Rebound to Wiley again, back out to Bosler, right baseline. Jump pass Benson, straight away, long 3, off the back of the rim. Rebound to Guy, scoops it up, and he misses. The rebound to Guy again. Bounce pass Bosler, left baseline, he misses. The rebound is controlled by Wiley. I mean, this is terrible. The B-Diggers are getting abused right now. And that's about 4 or 5 rebounds in this exchange. Bosler lobbed down low and then the foul. That'll be the 17th foul in the entry pass. Wow. Foul committed by Ben Brown, his second. Rush has 14 rebounds in the game. And 26 unofficially for Akron. The free throw is up, and he bounced it off the back of the rim. So Wiley misses. Dunker grabs the B-Digger rebound. Over to Brown. He scoops it up and in! Ben Brown with a strong move scores for Brush. Brush only trails by 6. If they rebound, how about a lot better? I mean, they could win this game, but they got to start there. In the left corner, Bosler had the ball go off his hand. Taken away by the B-Diggers. Foul in the backcourt. Darian Guy committed a foul. Again, about 50-some-odd feet away from the basket. That'll be the 19th foul against Akron. The turnover for Akron was only their 4th. Let me tell you, I'd be shocked if somebody doesn't foul out of this game. We have 16 fouls combined. There's still 3:21 to go in the second quarter. And Ryan Dunker will take his 7th free throw of the quarter and 10th of the game. 9th of the game, I should say. Free throw is in. Now it'll be his 10th. He's made 6 in a row. Brush has just 3 field goals, 2 from Mounts and 1 from Brown because of Dunker's prolific free throw shooting, which is in and out on the second one. Rebound into the hands of Levi Bosler. Bosler for Akron on the right baseline. He puts up a wild shot and misses. And the ball is into the hands of Eli Urich. There's the outlet to Dunker. Crossover dribble. Jump pass in the lane, and tripped up was Austin Perry. Oh, they're going to call travel. Oh, they're going to say tripped up himself. Or he tripped himself up. Corbin Massey now in for Ryan Dunker. Brush only down by 5, 18-13. With 3:07 to go before the break. Entertaining game, not the cleanest game. but certainly very entertaining. Bosler with under 3 minutes to go across the timeline, lobs it in the lane for Wiley. Double team. Right corner is Hottinger. Back out to Benson on the high left. Swings it left corner for Hottinger. Down low for Alvarez. Triple team. Back out to Benson. Fakes the three. Steps in. Leans. Jump pass is tipped away. And it's intercepted by Roberto Martinez the other way. Bounce pass to Massey, but that's cut off and intercepted. And then the ball was nearly intercepted by the Bead Diggers. Nope. Akron still has it, so the Bead Diggers turn it over for a ninth time. 2.5 to go. Bosler dribbles by Massey in the lane, scoops it up, partially blocked. He gets the rebound, and he's fouled as he went back up, and Bosler to the stripe. And the Bead Digger foul was committed by Austin Perry. That's his first. Bosler scored 4 points in the opening quarter, and he will shoot a deuce, and the free throw is in. A bank that is committed to their community and keeping banking simple. Morgan Federal Bank on the cutting edge of banking at 321 Ensign. There's a difference. Member FDIC. Second free throw coming up. Wiley is out. Bollinger is in for Akron. The lead is 6 at 19-13. Second free throw for Bosler is up and in. Bosler now is 6, 20-13. Mount the other way for Brush. On the outside right, gets a pick, picks up his dribble. At the top for Massey, right of the lane, jump pass, Mount right corner, dribbles to his left, picks up the dribble, bounce pass Urich, hooks and misses badly. Well off to the right, the rebound to Bosler. He's got a 2-on-3, and his entry pass is intercepted. Nice job there by the Bead Diggers, and Ben Brown with the pick. The other way, Ben Brown, he's bodied up at midcourt, then the ball went off his leg out of bounds. I thought Bosler reached in, but instead it's a Bead Digger turnover. So Dunker will come back in for Brown. I think Ben should have just got rid of the basketball rather than try to dribble it into the front court. He tried to beat a very speedy and shifty Bosler on his own. Alvarez to throw it in under 2 minutes to go, second quarter. Akron 20, Brush 13. Cross-court pass taken by Benson. Dribbles by Mount. Back out to Bosler by himself. 10-footer is off the left side of the rim. The rebound by Alvarez. Has the shot blocked by Urich. Then Alvarez puts it up and he misses again. And Corbin Massey has the rebound for the Bead Diggers. The Bead Diggers the other way. Massey over to Urich. Gets a defender in the air. He puts it up, misses. Air ball, rebound, Perry, and he misses. And Levi Bosler comes away with the basketball. The Bead Diggers had a couple of open looks there, could not score. Bosler the other way, a minute 28 to go in the second. Still 20-13 Akron. They led by 9 after one quarter. In the left corner, Hottinger dribbles back out to Benson. Left of the lane to Alvarez, straight away. Bosler 3, yes. Levi Bosler has 9 in the game, 5 in the quarter. It's a 10-point game. 23-13 Akron. Right wing, Mount 3. There you go. Trent Mount scores. And Mount now has 8 points, including 2 threes. The Bead Diggers to within 7, 23-16. They left him wide open. 55 seconds to go before the break. Bosler bounce pass to Benson on the outside left, picked up by Mount. Lobs it back out to Bosler. Free throw line for Alvarez. Single team by Massey. Kicks it back out Benson. A parking lot 3 and hit nothing but glass. Dunker has the ball for Brush. Dunker left-handed dribble, left of the lane, left baseline, scoops it up, and he's fouled as he misses. What a nice strong move there by Ryan Dunker. Bosler commits the foul. That should be his second. And I got 4 players for Akron with 2 fouls. Ryan Dunker has taken a ton of free throws, and he makes that one. Dunker had 2 free throw attempts in the opening quarter, and he's going to have 10 now here in the second. Free throw is up and good. And Dunker has 9 points in the game. If I got that right, make it 8. 23-18, 32 seconds to go. Straight away, Bosler with a basketball, pressured by Massey. Free throw on Alvarez, 14-foot rainbow. It's a brick off to the left, and the ball is controlled. There's a foul there, a senseless foul by Bollinger. He had no position, and he basically cradled Eli Urich. And because of that, he commits his 3rd foul. I mean, you don't want to do that if you're Akron. The Bead Diggers love it because you're just getting another player in foul trouble, and it's a double bonus for Eli Urich because it's the 10th team foul. Well, you make both. You draw to within 1 possession, which means nothing here in the opening half. Free throw by Urich is in and out. He is the first Bead Digger to attempt a free throw outside Ryan Dunker, who has 12 free throw attempts, 8 of those made here in the opening half. Second free throw coming up for Urich. Spins with the right hand, shoots, and connects. I believe there was a lane violation. That's what happened. He'll take another free throw. Yep, there was a lane violation on the miss. Now his second free throw is good. B-Diggers capitalize on the air, 23-20. This is as close as they've been since early in the game. 20 seconds to go, second quarter. Basler backs up right wing three, well short, and the rebound grab by Darian Guy. The Benson three is missed badly, and the ball is loose, still loose, and we got a foul. We have a tie-up, possession arrow Brush. A couple of players fighting for the ball, including Perry of Brush. Incredibly enough, the B-Diggers, who've been down for virtually the entire first half, can tie the game with a three. 9 seconds to go. Dunker, jump pass, and he's looking for a teammate, and he came down with the ball still in his hand. Traveling violation, turnover B-Diggers. 7.1 seconds to go. So now Akron looks like they'll have the final opportunity to score. Darian Guy just beyond midcourt to throw it in. Lobs it to Benson. 5 seconds to go. Dribbles against Perry, and he's tripped up by Perry. Yeah, he was too tight on him. That's going to be the 10th-team foul. Boy, remember this 5-second stretch here because Brush didn't get off a shot, and now Akron's going to get 2 free throws in a tight game. It will only matter if it is a tight game in the end. The free throw by Benson's off the back of the rim. For Perry, that was his second foul. Gabe Chapin in for Akron, his first playing time. Second free throw, Benson, is off the back of the rim as well. And we have a foul on Chapin. Wow. I mean, we have seen again, some ridiculous fouls. I mean, there's not even a reason to contest that. Let him grab the rebound and throw it up from about 60. And Sean Randall's not happy about that. So here we go. Urich just made a couple of free throws for Brush. And this one is up and around and good. The B-Diggers are on an 8-0 run here during the final stretch of the second quarter. Second free throw coming up for the sophomore. That is up, and that's off the back of the rim. The ball is tipped into the hands of Alvarez. Over to Basler. He throws it up from half court, and it's off to the left. And that is the end of the first half. Nice, strong finish for the B-Diggers. The Akron Rams lead 23-21. And it is time for a 3-minute break on 1010 KSIR and KSIR.com. Let's begin the third quarter in Brush, where the B-Diggers trail the Akron Rams 23-21. I'm John Beltran. The Brush Girls won tonight over Akron 33-29. Ryan Dunker, Gunnar Guzman, Marcus Contreras, Armando Salcedo, and Trent Mounts for Brush. Darian Guy, along with Brock Benson, Tyler Wiley, Levi Basler, and Austin Bollinger for the Rams. They've got the basketball first. Here's Basler at the top. Lobs it down low. Intercepted, intended for Guy. Taken away by Mount. Mount with a 2-on-2 in the lane all the way. Scoops it up, and that is going to be, is it a blocking or a charging foul? I believe it's a blocking foul against Basler off the turnover. Yep. It took a while to make that call. Basler's committed his third. He stepped into the lane, but just a little bit late. Mount can tie the game with 2 made free throws. He's not been to the line tonight. This free throw short. That was all wrist and no legs. Second free throw upcoming. Here for Trent Mount. And that is in the air, and that is off the back of the rim. He didn't look good on either free throw, and the Rams nearly knock it out of bounds, but saved in by Guy. Saves it in over to Brock Benson, and then the ball's taken away by Trent Mount. 2 turnovers already for Akron without a shot. Mount over to Dunker. Swings it right baseline Salcedo. Bodied up by Benson. Back out Contreras. Takes the 3, and he pulled the string, and it's off of the B-Diggers out of bounds as Guzman had the ball basically cannon right into him. That's how fast it went off the bottom of the rim. Well, here we go the other way with the Rams. Still 23-21. Basler on the outside left to Benson. Left corner is Bollinger. Now to Benson. Benson guarded by Contreras in the left corner. Back out to Bollinger. Lobs at free throw line. Tipped away. Intended for Wiley. Taken away by Dunker. Here's Contreras. That's 3 turnovers for Akron in the first minute. Without a shot. Dunker against Wiley. Dribbles right in the lane all the way. And then he ran over the defender. Well, these officials having trouble making a call. But that is an offensive foul on Dunker. Yeah, that was clear. Now Wiley took the contact there, and Dunker commits his second foul. Man, what an ugly start to the third quarter. Basler to Benson, back to Basler straight away. Looked like he traveled, no whistle. Takes a 3 off the back of the rim. The putback is missed over there by Bollinger. Goes back up, and he's fouled. Same story as the first half. The B-Diggers just getting beaten on the boards. Gunnar Guzman commits his first. And Bollinger to shoot 2. The free throw is off to the right, and Akron's 4 out of 9 from the line in this game. Try new breakfast bowl. It's really not new anymore. They've had it for a while. Or delicious breakfast burrito at Willow Coffee and Bake Shop. Open 6 days a week. 921 Edison Street in Brush. Second free throw is in. The Akron lead is 3, 24-21. Dunker the other way, gets a pick, pulls up 14-foot straight away. He's fouled as he misses. So Dunker to the line. Tyler Wiley's committed his third. That's 3 players for Akron with 3 fouls. And they got to stop committing fouls. If not, the B-Diggers are going to have their way here. And the free throw is perfect. Dunker now with 9 in the game. Second free throw upcoming. He bends, he shoots, and he scores. Dunker now with 10. The B-Diggers trail by a point, 24-23. 6.5 to go in the third. Very slow-moving third quarter. Bollinger in the left corner, back out to Benson. Dribbles to his right, picks up the dribble to Bollinger, back in the left corner to Benson. Benson swings it right side to Basler. Dribbles to his right against the 2-3. Cross-court pass Benson. Long 3 is going to be short. And the ball is tipped around, still tipped into the hands of Bollinger. Turns, banks, and misses. And now the B-Diggers grab the rebound. That is Marcus Contreras with the board for Brush. And then we have a traveling violation on Mount. Turnover number 12 for Brush. Corbin Massey checks in for Salcedo. Well, neither team has come out strong here in the third quarter. Basler the other way to Benson on the high left. Benson dribbling against Contreras. Lost the ball, but it's taken away here by the Rams and Wiley. Wiley left baseline to Bollinger, and a B-Digger's down on the floor. They got to stop the game right now. A B-Digger's down in the lane, scooping it up and in is Tyler Wiley, but Contreras is down on the floor. And he'll get the bucket. He should get the bucket, but Contreras took a shot somewhere. They never stopped the game. I mean, he was lying there for a good 7 to 10 seconds. The bucket's going to count. Now they call the time, and I'm not sure what the injury is to Contreras unless he bumped his head. Yep, and he's up. Well, he's also favoring his right wrist. Yeah, Tyrone Whipple's wondering why they didn't stop the game. They should have. When a player's just on the floor, he's splattered out there, and now he'll summon Ben Brown into the game. And Marcus Contreras will be headed to the locker room. 26-23. Dunker gets it into Mount. Back to Dunker. Dunker setting up the offense for the B-Diggers. Swings it left side to Mount. Fakes the 3. Dribbles. 15-footer straight away. Is off to the left. Basler grabs the rebound. That is his 7th. Basler across the timeline on the outside right. Wide open Benson 3. And that's no good. And the ball is off the foot of Gunnar Guzman out of bounds. And the B-Diggers lose. The easy story of the game is lack of rebounding. Bollinger is out and Hottinger is in. Basler to trigger it in the front court to the right of the basket. Lobs it in the lane to Guy, scoops it up, blocked out of there by Guzman, taken away by Mount. Massey by himself will lay it up and in. Beautiful look there by Mounts. And a great play there by Guzman. Beat Diggers down by a point. Bosler all the way. Leans, banks, misses. Has the rebound, though. Man, how did he get his own rebound? Right baseline to Guy. Dribbles, fakes, double team. Back out to Bosler. Cross court to Benson. Fakes a three. Steps in. Takes the three. Misses again. He's got to be like... Gosh, the rebound, by the way, taken away by Gunnar Guzman. He's got to be like 0 out of 8 from 3. He's just missing and missing. Here's Dunker the other way in the lane. Scoops it up, and he missed it a little bit too strong. Tyler Wiley with his 8th rebound for Akron. He's going to slow it down with 4:44 to go. Now Bosler dribbling, pulling up 10-footer. Yes. Levi Bosler scores on the right wing. He's got 11. The Akron lead is back up to 3, 28-25. 4:33 to go, third quarter. Dunker right side to Mount. B-Diggers can tie it with a 3. Right of the lane. Here's Guzman. He turns, he shoots, and he threw up an air ball from about 7 feet away. And Jay Digger has the basketball. Over to Bosler, crossing the timeline. Bosler lobs it left corner for Hottinger. Picked up by Guzman. Back out, long Bosler, 3, good. Levi Bosler scored 5 points on the last 2 possessions. And the 1-point lead for Akron's up to 6. And a timeout for Brush, 30-second timeout brought to you by Greg Mullen at State Farm Insurance. 842-4555. He'll walk you through the insurance world, home, auto, life, and health. 31-25 Akron, 4:08 to go. Third quarter, and that's all it took. This is 10-10 KSIR, Brush, Fort Morgan, Snyder. And we're live on the web at KSIR.com as well. And we'll be on Facebook Live. Be on Facebook Live not only before Beat Digger games, but after the second game if it's a doubleheader, or obviously the lone game if it's just a single one. So Bosler trying to take over the game for the Rams with a bucket and a 3-pointer. And just to give you an idea, the girls' game combined for 62 points. We've got 56 points combined here and still have 12 minutes and 8 seconds of basketball to play. It's Dunker, Brown, Massey, Mount, and Perry for Brush. Alvarez, Wiley, Hottinger, Bosler, and Benson for Akron. B-Digger basketball. Here's Ryan Dunker on the high left against Hottinger. Crossover dribble. Back out to Mount. Fakes a 3. Dribbles into the lane. Hop step. Scoops it up. Back rim. No. Rebound to Perry. Puts it up and in. He's fouled. Off the back of the rim, and it went down. Free throw is a beauty. Lost you there for a second. Austin Perry converts the 3-point play. It's 31-28. The B-Diggers cut a 6-point lead in half. We got 3:39 to go in the third. Here's the jump pass to Bosler. Straight away 3, and he did it again. He hits another 3. Levi Bosler has 8 points in this quarter, 34-28. Here's Dunker the other way in the lane. Scoops it up, and he misses, but he's fouled. And Dunker to the line. I know we're having a signal issue here. We'll try to clean that up. So Dunker to shoot 2. Not sure who committed that foul. I mean, it wasn't Wiley, or was it? Was that Wiley who was fouled out? That might have been. Dunker's second free throw is up, and there's a lane violation against the B-Diggers. So only the first free throw counts for Dunker. He missed the second one anyway. And we apologize, obviously having signal issues here from Brush, where the B-Diggers trail 34-29. Alvarez in the lane scoops it up, but he's fouled as he misses with 3:17 to go in the third. And the B-Digger foul was committed by Austin Perry, and that's going to be his third. And Raul Alvarez to shoot a deuce. So this game is slowed down here in the third. The free throw by Alvarez is off the back of the rim. And Salcedo checks in for Corbin Massey. Second free throw upcoming. Alvarez puts it up, and he misses, in and out. Ryan Dunker grabs his 5th rebound. Here come the Beat Diggers the other way. Dunker across the timeline. Dunker on the outside right against Honecker. Dribbles right baseline. Jump pass inside, and there's a foul off the pass. That'll be the 15th foul already. Foul on Jaden Honecker. That's his second. Eli Urich back into the game. And to throw it in will be Salcedo. Salcedo looking. Lobs it towards Brown. Back out to Dunker. On the outside left to Salcedo. Dribbles left of the lane, into the lane, and then there's an offensive foul. He ran over Darian Guy. The Beat Diggers have committed their 13 turnovers. Salcedo with his 3rd personal foul. And here comes Akron the other way. Into the front court is Bosler. A cross-court pass to Benson. Dribbles by Mount. Back out to Bosler. Can he make another 3? Yes, he did it again. Holy mahungus. Bosler's got 3 threes in the quarter and 11 points in the quarter, 20 in the game. And Akron now leads by 8. Timeout, Brush. 30-second timeout. Brought to you by Greg Mullen at State Farm Insurance. All right, again, we'll just keep it right here. With the Beat Diggers trailing by 8. And Levi Bosler putting on a clinic right now for Akron. He had 9 points at halftime, but he's gotten hot. Yeah, I think Brock Benson's got to stop taking threes because he's got to be 0 out of 6 or 7. He's missed them all. And when it's not your night, you just give it to the hot hand. And right now it's the point guard, Benson, who is serving as the shooting guard as well. Beat Digger basketball. Here is Ryan Dunker with 2.5 to go. Dunker gets a pick right of the lane, swings it right corner, Mount, wide open 3, and that's an air ball. I missed it badly. Dunker grabs it, though. Dunker back out to Salcedo, and we got a traveling violation on Salcedo. Rush is completely out of rhythm offensively. Salcedo will pressure in the backcourt, but you got to stop Levi Bosler. Here is Brock Benson. Benson at the top with the basketball. Benson looking, trying to find Bosler. Salcedo's right on top of him. Swings it left corner to Hodiger. Lob pass down low, poked out of bounds. And it's off a Beat Digger. And retaining possession is Akron, leading 37-29. 2:10 to go here in the third quarter. And Bosler will throw it in. Bosler looking in the left corner for Benson. He'll dribble it back out. Jump pass is knocked away and stolen by Mount. That is turnover number 10 for Akron. Mount, 15-footer is short. And over the back went Ben Brown. Team foul number 5. That's his 3rd foul. Beat Diggers cannot buy a bucket. They've got just 6 points, make it 8 points here in the third quarter. Benson comes the other way. On the outside right to Hodinger. Hodiger to Benson near the top of the three-point circle. On the right side to Hodiger against Dunker, dribbling right baseline, lobbing it cross court for Bosler, well behind the three-point line. He'll fake the 3 into Alvarez. 10-foot turnaround is short. The rebound put back is up and in by Darian Guy. And Akron now leads by 10, 39-29. And again, they did it off a rebound. Darian Guy has 8 rebounds in the game, and now we got a traveling violation on Eli Urich down low, and Brush has committed their 5th turnover of the quarter. Roberto Martinez into the game for Brush. And this one is starting to slip away for the Beat Diggers. They just want to stay competitive with the final 75 seconds of the quarter. Brock Benson at the top of the three-point circle for Akron. Fakes the 3, looking, spinning, and then he threw it off the leg of a teammate. The ball is loose on the floor. Guy has it, and then Guy traveled. Because Guy was on the floor sprawled out, and he couldn't get rid of the basketball fast enough. Marcus Contreras, who was hurt earlier in the quarter, is back in the game with 1:06 to go. And he will throw it into Dunker. Dunker across the timeline for Brush with a minute to go now. Right corner, Contreras, wide open three. Yes! Marcus Contreras, it's a critical three for Brush. They're down by 7, 39-32. Bosler the other way for Akron. Back out of the bounce to Guy. Over to Bosler, straight away, right wing. Benson, three is up, and he finally hit one. Brock Benson nails his first three, and Akron is back up by 10. 42-32. That was a clutch three. Dunker the other way. Back out to Martinez. Swings it right corner for Salcedo. On the outside right, stolen by Bosler. Bosler over to Alvarez. Left of the lane. Over to Benson. Benson with 18 seconds to go to Bosler. Is he going to take another three? No, he won't. He's picked up by Salcedo. Now to Benson. Steps to his left in the lane. Puts up a runner, and that's going to be short. But he puts it back up and misses. And then we'll have a tie for the rebound. B-Digger basketball. Possession arrow pointing in their direction. The B-Diggers will have 8.7 seconds as Austin Bollinger will come back into the game. And to throw it in, to actually roll it in, is Martinez to Dunker. Dunker with 6 seconds to go beyond midcourt. Now with 4, right of the lane, double team. Back out Salcedo, right wing three off the glass and in. I don't know if he meant to do it that way, but he scored, and it's a big one for Brush. We played 3 quarters. Akron 42, Brush 35 on 1010 KSIR and KSIR.com. Can the B-Diggers answer the bell here as we head to the fourth quarter, trailing Akron 42-35. And looks like the Rams will have the basketball first. For Akron, they've got Austin Bollinger, Jaden Hottinger, the red-hot Levi Bosler, Brock, and Raul Alvarez. It's Contreras, Mount, Guzman, Dunker, and Salcedo for Brush. Here is Benson faking the three. Back out towards Hottinger, and the ball is out of bounds off Hottinger. Turnover Akron. That is number 12. The B-Diggers have committed 15 in the game. Brush got to within 1, and then Bosler got hot. He scored 11 points in the third. B-Diggers were outscored 19-14. Salcedo, right of the lane to Guzman. Guzman double team, and he forces up a shot badly and misses. Brock Benson with a rebound. You got to kick that back out. He had nothing there. In the left corner, Bollinger, wide open three, and that's around and good. It rattles in for Bollinger. The Rams back up by 10. 45-35 with 7:15 to go in the game. Mount fakes the three, dribbles, 15-foot leaners off the back of the rim. He grabs the rebound, dribbles, hands it off to Dunker, and he misses. And then Dunker goes for the basketball. It's out of bounds off Alvarez. That should be brush ball. It is. Boy, nice play there by both Dunker and Mount. That's a lot of perseverance. Inbounds pass to Mount, back to Salcedo. Salcedo dribbles left, leans, misses from 10. And then a foul in the backcourt. Bosler grabbed the rebound. He was fouled by Guzman.
Number 12.
That'll be a second. Bosler having a heck of a game with 20 points and 9 rebounds. The Rams with 6:55 to go, leading by 10. Here is Hottinger on the high right. Near the top for Benson. Benson dribbles to his right, picked up by Contreras. Jump pass, left side, over to Bollinger. Back out towards Benson, left-handed dribble. Jump pass to Bosler. Bosler left wing. Swings it down low for Hottinger. Bounce pass to Alvarez. He banks and scores to the left of the basket. And Akron has their biggest lead of 12, 47-35. Alvarez now has 6 points in the game. 6:23 to go. Mount, right wing three. Good! Mount now in double figures with 11, equaling Ryan Dunker's total. 47-38 Akron. 6:10 to go. Lob into the lane to Bollinger. Back out to Hottinger. We've got a whistle. And that's going to be Brush's 17th foul. 1-and-1 situation. Marcus Contreras commits his first. Ben Brown will check in for Gunnar Guzman, and now 1-1 for Bollinger. B-Diggers need every miss at this point. Free throw is good. And Akron has found their stroke here in the second half. They were up by 2 at the break, by 7 after 3, now leading by 10. Second free throw for Bollinger is up, and that's short. And the rebound is controlled by Salcedo, his third rebound for Brush. Dunker, baseball pass inside, a careless pass intended for Contreras. Picked off by Basler, turnover number 16. Basler the other way, dribbles right baseline, backs up, double team, bounce pass intercepted. A bad pass taken by Mount, and then Mount is fouled. That'll be the 16th foul on the floor. And let's see, I believe that was on Benson. Some contact there. That's his third foul. And here's Darian Guy stepping in. Salcedo to throw it in. Right corner, Mount takes the three, and it's off to the left. And the ball is loose, and I think we got a foul on Brush. Yep, the foul was committed by Dunker. And for Dunker, that's his third foul. And we'll go to the other end once again. 18th foul, and to the stripe is Jaden Hottinger. He's yet to score tonight. And the free throw by Hottinger is high in the air, and he banked it in. Whew. Well, doesn't matter how it goes as long as it does if you're a Ram. The lead is 11, 49-38. Second free throw, off to the left. Salcedo grabs his fourth board. Dunker on the outside left, lobs it down low for Contreras. He banks and he misses an easy one. And then he fouls Darian Guy over the back. And we're going to be shooting quite a few free throws. Team foul number 9. Guy grabbed his 9th board. Now this game could really slow down if we don't have just stops instead of fouls. Another 1-1. From here on out, it's the double bonus. And the free throw is off to the left. And Dunker grabs another rebound for Brush's 7th. Dunker with 5.5 to go. Baseball pass right baseline, right through the hands of Contreras. Perfect pass, didn't look it in. 17 turnovers. And a lot of those have not been forced. Massey's in for Contreras. Levi Basler dribbles by Dunker. Dunker catches up, back out to Benson, fakes the three, steps in. Basler takes the three, and it's short. Rebound, and the put back up and missed by Jaden Hottinger, and he's fouled. Fouled by Ben Brown. That's his 4th. Wow, what a job they've done on the boards tonight. I mean, they had a 15-rebound advantage at halftime. The free throw is good. And Akron now leads by 12. Second free throw by Jaden Hottinger is in the air. Good again. They lead by a baker's dozen, 51-38. 5:10 remaining. B-Diggers have got to score on virtually every possession now. Massey back out to Mount. Mount at the free throw line. Swings it back out to Dunker. Dunker right of the lane, slithers in between, forces up a shot, and an offensive foul as he ran into Darian Guy. Dunker commits his 4th foul, turnover number 18 for the B-Diggers. And the B-Diggers can pressure all they want, but you got to stay away from committing fouls. Here is Basler against Massey into the front court. Basler leans, banks, and he misses. And the B-Diggers come away with a rebound, and Trent Mount, nice pass falling to the floor, over to Dunker. Dunker leans, banks, and he commits another offensive foul. And Dunker's gone. He ran into Brock Benson. Well, now you can chalk up a loss here. Without your point guard, down by 13 with 4:42 to go. You scored just 3 points in the quarter. Austin Perry back in along with Roberto Martinez. Here's the bounce pass to Bosler in the backcourt. Bosler dribbles by 2, dribbles by 3. He's got a 5-on-3 back out to Benson. They'll slow it down. They don't need to shoot with this huge of a lead anytime soon. Bosler bodied up, nearly fouled, and then I believe he was fouled. Yeah, this defense is too tight. Check that. Salcedo commits his 4th. I mean, now it's turning into unwatchable basketball because of all the fouls being committed. He'll attempt 2 free throws. The first is around and no good. Second free throw upcoming. And that one is up, and that one is short as well. Nice rebound there by Massey. Massey behind his back into the front court against Mount. Mount backs up. He'll take a 3, and that's off the left side of the rim. And Bollinger saves it in nicely behind his back. He saves it into Bosler. Front court pass tipped away by Massey. Massey 2-on-1 all the way. Offensive foul. Yeah, it's a good call. He faked the pass. He wanted to shoot, and he ran over Bosler. Second foul. Oh, my gosh. This is becoming completely unwatchable. Full timeout called by Tyrone Whipple, brought to you by Greg Mullen at State Farm Insurance. 4:08 to go in the game. It is Akron 31, make it 51, Brush 38 on 1010 KSIR and KSIR.com. Akron basketball, they've got a big lead here, 51-38 with 4:05 to go in the game. In the backcourt to Bosler, now to Darian Guy. Jump pass front court to Bollinger, off his hands, tries to save it in, and he saves it and he throws it off his own teammate. It'll be Brush basketball. The Akron Rams have turned it over for a 4th time in the quarter. I mean, this has been bad basketball here. 9 turnovers combined in half a quarter. On the outside right, Contreras straight away from Massey. Back out to Salcedo. Long 3 is up and off the back of the rim. And the rebound controlled by Brock Benson of Akron. The Rams have been superior tonight on the rebounding. Over to Bosler. Bosler in the lane. Bosler all the way. Leans, shoots, misses back rim. Nice rebound there by Austin Perry of Brush. Perry grabs his 4th. There's the outlet to Mount. 3.5 to go. B-Diggers trail by 13. Mount right in the lane. Scoops up a wild shot and misses. And the rebound to Bollinger. Just trying to get rid of it is Austin Bollinger. And he does. Bollinger to Benson. And he is stripped. Here's Mount the other way. And he misses, but he's fouled by Benson. Well, the Rams commit their 6th turnover of the quarter. And for Benson, that's his 4th personal. Mount will shoot a deuce. With 3:16 to go. Mount trying to walk it off. I think he came down weird on one of his ankles, and he's just trying to stretch it out. Roberto Martinez about to check in for the Beat Diggers. Free throw is up and good. He's got 12 in the game. Second free throw upcoming, and that is up, and that is in and out. Levi Bosler grabs the rebound. Double-double tonight for him. Into the front court. Benson jump pass to Guy. Right baseline towards Bollinger. Tipped away. Gets it back to Guy. Now to Bosler. Left wing to Benson. Fakes in the lane. Scoops it left side. Poked out of bounds by Contreras. Intended for Hottinger. 3 minutes to go. 51-39 Akron. Martinez will check in for Mount. And Bosler to throw it in. Still looking. He's got to lob it down low for Alvarez, and we have a timeout called? 30-second timeout. All right, so we'll keep it right here. The B-Diggers trailed 12-3 after 1, then made it a 2-point game by the break. We're down by 7 after 3, and Akron has led by as many as 13 here in the 4th. They've outscored the B-Diggers 9-4 in this quarter. Levi Bosler has 20 points and 10 rebounds, and he's the point guard. Sure, he's got a number of assists as well, not a ton because the score is fairly low. But Brush has inched back a few times, but they can't get over the hump. Let me see if I can do some brief rebounding totals. The Bead Diggers have, at this point, unofficially 32 rebounds. And looks like Akron has 52. They're out-rebounding Brush by 20. Here is Bosler off the bounce pass. Bosler crossovers on Contreras into the lane, jump pass back out to Benson, fakes the three, dribbles into the lane, bounce pass left corner for Guy, back out to Benson, in no hurry to shoot. Massey pokes it out of bounds. There's 2:46 to go in the game. It feels like we've got about 20 minutes remaining. I mean, it really feels like lots of time is left. Not for a win, but just to end this thing. Just not the Bead Diggers night, and over and back off the inbounds pass to Bosler, then he traveled. So either way, it was a violation. 12 turnovers combined, 7 by Akron in the fourth quarter alone. And we're barely halfway through the quarter. Massey to Mount, who's back into the game. Ryan Dunker is fouled out for Brush. Tyler Riley is fouled out for Akron. Massey between his legs into the lane, jump pass to Salcedo, back out to Mount. Can't take that three to Salcedo, dribbles left baseline, penetrates and scores all the way. He got by Alvarez. What a nice move there by Armando Salcedo, and Brush to within 10. Another whistle. Corbin Massey commits a foul. That's the third personal for him. It's about 11 or 12 team fouls for Brush here in the second half. 2 free throws for Bosler. This one is up and good. Bosler now with 20. Second free throw. In and out. Trent Mount with his 8th rebound. Mount across the timeline, bounce pass, left corner, Brown's shot is up and around and good. Just inside the three-point line for Ben Brown. He's got 4 in the game. The lead is down to 9. Alvarez, long pass left baseline. Alvarez dribbles out of traffic, gets it over to Benson. Benson with 2:03 to go. Near the timeline to Hottinger. Near the right corner for Guy, to his left. Over to Bosler, don't want to foul him, he's a pretty good shooter. Bounce pass to Benson on the high left. Cross court towards Bosler, and it gets by him, and it goes out of bounds. Akron commits yet another turnover. 8th of the quarter, and their 19th of the game. Gunnar Guzman back in for Austin Perry. Brush can make this a 2-possession game with a 3. Minute 52 remaining. Lob in the backcourt to Brown. Brown against Bosler across the timeline. Crossover dribble number to Massey. Massey left corner for Salcedo. Now to Mount. Wide open left wing 3 is off the back of the rim, but it's a long rebound. He gets it right back. Fakes the 3. Mount over to Massey. Massey with the basketball. Now to Mount. He'll take another 3. Off the back of the rim again. He can't buy a bucket here. Levi Bosler with the rebound. And here is Benson all the way. He scoops it up, and he's fouled on the floor. He scored, but it's not going to count. Well, Mount had 2 wide open threes, and the foul there was committed by Mount. Mount has 12 points and 10 rebounds, but his shooting percentage has been less than good, let's put it that way. The Benson free throw is bricked. Now, Akron's free throw shooting has been pretty bad, but they've got the lead, and the second free throw is off the back of the rim as well. And then we get an over the back, I should say, on Raul Alvarez. Yeah, I don't understand that foul. You're up that much, and now you're letting the Bead Diggers potentially get back in the game. But Salcedo's got to knock one down to get the second. And their best free throw shooter, Ryan Dunker's on the bench, disqualified because of fouls. Guzman is out, Perry is in. This is the best way for the Bead Diggers to score with the clock stopped. The free throw to be attempted by Salcedo is off the back of the rim, Levi Bosler grabs his 11th, making his 12th rebound. With the basketball's Bosler on the outside left. Timeout Akron with 1:12 to go. 52-43. We'll just keep it right here since the Rams called that timeout. And see what the Beat Diggers have in store defensively. Because offensively, man, it's just been tough. I mean, they got a lot of talent out there. I mean, Coach Whipple tonight played, let's see, doing my calculations, he went 10 deep. 10 deep for the Beat Diggers tonight. And out of those 10, 9 scored. Or 8 scored, but still. 8 of the 10 got involved from a scoring standpoint. 1:12 to go. Beyond half court. Into the backcourt. Guy gets it into Bosler. Let's see the Beat Diggers foul. Bosler on the outside right because they don't want to shoot. Right corner for Benson, 1:02 to go. Benson stripped away, but he retrieves the basketball. Benson jump pass left corner for Alvarez, and he traveled. Well, the Beat Diggers have some life. 56 seconds to go, down by 9. Here's the roll into Mount. Mount left-handed dribble in the lane, and then he's fouled on the floor. And Coach Randall yelling out, justifiably so, do not foul. And the foul is committed by Jaden Hodiger. That's his 3rd foul. 1-1 for Mount. Trent has 12 points in the night, and the free throw is short and off to the right. Alvarez with a rebound. Bad shooting night here for Mount. Here is Bosler. Bosler across the timeline, nearly stripped. Feeds it to Benson. He banks it in. And that will officially do it here. It's an 11-point game, 36 seconds to go. Corbin Massey down low for Perry. Double team, bounce pass to Brown. Takes a 3, and that's going to be around and no good. And the ball is loose into the hands of Darian Guy. And Darian Guy is fouled, and the Beat Diggers have got to stop fouling at this point. It's becoming a little bit too much, you would think. And that's already, wow, what, 3 or 4 players, 3 players that have double-figure rebounds. Brush calls a timeout, brought to you by Greg Mullen at State Farm Insurance. Home Auto Life and Health State Farm Insurance is there for you and your family. 842-4555. Yeah, fouling now doesn't do any good. It's just, I mean, if Akron doesn't want to score and you're down by 11 with less than 30 seconds to go, 24.8 to be exact. Best to let the clock run out and call this a night, and the Beat Diggers hopefully can rebound in more ways than one in the Fort Lupton tournament, which will be next week. And our next games will be on Tuesday, December 13th, 5:30 and 7 right here against Bennett. That's non-conference action. But there's 2 things that did the Beat Diggers in tonight. They were out-rebounded badly, unofficially by about 20 rebounds by Akron, and they just couldn't shoot. The shooting wasn't there. And then they got desperate in the 4th quarter. They committed 3 offensive fouls within about a minute plus, trying to force shots in the lane. And it's great that they're aggressive, but unfortunately they got over-aggressive. Here's Darian Guy, and he misses the first free throw. It's a double bonus. Second free throw's upcoming. And that's up and good. The Rams lead by 12. Here's the roll into Mount. He picks it up at half court. Mount pulls up for a 3, and that's short again. Raul Alvarez grabs the rebound. Let's see if this will do it. No need to foul, but Massey's going to foul anyway with 15 seconds to go. Listen, you can't catch up if you can't score. You know. No, I mean, it's not pinned on one player, by the way. But if you're not going to score, you might as well not foul. I just the logic behind that is beyond me, especially when time's almost down. Now, Bosler's only 1 out of 4 from the line in the quarter and make it 1 out of 5. He missed again. He had 11 of his 21 points in the 3rd quarter. Second free throw is up and around, and that's missed. Austin Perry grabs his 5th rebound. Over to Mount, 10 seconds to go. Jump pass to Brown, over to Mount. He'll fake a 3-step to his left, take another 3, and that one is an air ball taken by Perry. Reverse layup is no good, and taken by Massey. He banks and scores at the buzzer. 55-45 is the final score, as Massey scored for the second time in the game, but that's it. The Akron Rams win by 10. We'll take a 3-minute break and wrap it up after this on 1010 KSIR and KSIR.com. The Bean Diggers lose tonight by a score of 55-45. As the Bean Digger post-game show, we'll bring it to you here in just a second, is brought to you by Mr. D's Ace Home Center. With 3 locations to serve you better, Sterling, Brush, and Fort Morgan, your headquarters for all your home, farm, and ranch supplies from plumbing to feed. That's Mr. D's Ace Home Center, as the Bean Diggers fall tonight by a score of 55-45 after the girls won tonight 33-29. Bean Diggers trailed 12-3 after one quarter. Then we're down 23-21 at the break as they outscored Akron 18-11 in the second. And then in the third quarter, the Bean Diggers were outscored 19-14, outscored 13-10 in the fourth, and lost the game 55-45. All right, let's look at these scoring totals, and then hopefully we'll have a conversation here momentarily with Brush head coach Tyrone Whipple. Obviously, he's got a lot to address after tonight's loss. The visiting Rams got 21 points from Levi Bosler in the game. They got 10 from Tyler Wiley, who fouled out, as did one Bean Digger that we'll get into momentarily. 6 points from Raul Alvarez, 5 from Austin Bollinger, Darian Guy, and Brock Benson, and 3 points from Jaden Honiger. The Bean Diggers got 12 points and 10 rebounds from Trent Mounts, 11 points from Ryan Dunker. He did foul out, and all of his points were scored from the free throw line, and thank goodness for that, because for a while that kept the Bean Diggers in the game, but not for long enough, unfortunately for them. Armando Salcedo had 5 points in the game, and then 4 points for Corbin Massey, as well as Ben Brown. 3 points by Marcos Contreras, Austin Perry, and Eli Urick. And where the Bean Diggers were really short tonight were on the boards. They were out-rebounded unofficially 57-38. Akron had 3 players in double-digit rebounds. Austin Bollinger had 10, as did Darian Guy, and then 12 rebounds for Bosler. So he had 21 points and 12 rebounds. The Bean Diggers were led by Mounts 10 that I just mentioned. They got 7 rebounds from Ryan Dunker. There were 53 combined free throws in the game, as Brush was 16 out of 26, Akron 11 out of 27. Both teams committed 20 turnovers, so just a bevy of frustrating things that happened tonight for the Bean Diggers in their opener, and obviously their home opener as well, and losing to the Akron Rams by a score of 55-45. The good news is that they really did establish a lot of depth. They brought in 10 players into this game. They looked like they had fresh bodies, didn't get tired, played some hard defense and very aggressive defense. Unfortunately there, as I mentioned during the broadcast in the fourth quarter, had 3 consecutive offensive fouls in a span of less than a minute. And once they got over aggressive, the game was getting out of hand. And Levi Bosler opened it up for Akron by hitting 3 3-pointers in the third quarter and scoring 11 of his 21 points. The Brush girls did win tonight, 33-29, so they split. And as for the Akron boys with that victory, they avenged last year's loss in Akron to the Bean Diggers, which was a 43-38 count. The Bean Diggers will have those games coming up in the Fort Lupton tournament, and then our next games will be coming up a week from Tuesday. That'll be December the 13th in a doubleheader against the Bennett Tigers, and then 3 days later they will face Weld Central here in Brush as well. That's another doubleheader. And then the games on the 17th, Saturday, December 17th, will be on our sister station, Brush against Fort Morgan. That'll be on Morgan County's B106 as well as B106.com. So the Bean Diggers fall short tonight. And again, there were just 2 major issues. They just couldn't score. They were missing open shots, and they were out-rebounded by nearly 20 rebounds. And we talked about height perhaps being a concern going into this season, but Austin Perry at 6'3", Gunnar Guzman at 6'3", Nico being his older brother. I mean, they had their opportunities. And, again, it's the first game of the year, and those players didn't have a lot of varsity experience. So you expect that in future games they'll get more comfortable. And, heck, it just doesn't take height to rebound. We know it takes will and determination as well, and positioning, obviously, from a physical standpoint. And the Rams had that tonight. Sound engineer and producer of Brush Speed Digger basketball has been Rose Condas, who did an excellent job. The Brush girls win tonight over Akron 33-29. The Brush boys fall by a score of 55-45 for the Digger Dome and Brush right here on Facebook Live, 1010 KSIR, and on the World Wide Web at KSIR.com.